Hello, hello. Welcome to a rare Sunday stream. I've been sitting here, but I put on way too much hand cream, and I was just like, "Go away!" I couldn't press any buttons. It was just like everywhere. Just like, get off me! Oh dear. There we go. Yes, Carolyn. Sunday stream. I'm sorry if you didn't catch my mentioning it in the last few streams. We had to shift it, or maybe I just mentioned it in the Discord, who remembers? We had to shift it as I'm very busy and just kind of sliding in the streams where I can before I head off next week. So yeah, we've got Heaven's Vault at a random Sunday time. There we go. Let's finish that music. A little bit of a hard cut. Sorry. And I'm going to switch over to my little adorable background screen, if I say so myself. And don't want you to miss the little intro words. But here we are. Oh, it's nice to have a forced sit down, you know, when you've been running around. Lots to do, etc. I did a pack-in check today and managed to strain my thumb lifting my suitcase. So, well, we'll see how that goes. But I do think the suitcase is under the minimum. So we're all right. The story so far. Alia and her robot, who has been revealed to hold Enkai, the first empress of Iox, has been looking for the missing roboticist Janiki Remba. Remba was sent by Professor Miyari to uncover the cause of the fall of Iox, which she believes is soon to return. But ancient memories found inside Enkai led the roboticist to a different discovery. An ancient ship, the Heaven's Vault, which Remba believed could save the nebula from darkness. Remba's search began with a telescope-like device from a ship buried deep on a moon near Elbereth. A relic from the vault, perhaps. Yeah, I remember now the telescope-like devices. We believe he's got two. When we were on the Hermitage moon very early on, there was like a stand on top of the roof, and it looked like something had been removed. There were scratches and stuff, and a telescope seemed the most likely explanation. Oh, wiggle. Got so overzealous today. I've got a glass of water and a bottle of water and a cup of tea. So there you go. Oh, the Domed Palace, that's what it's called. Tempted to change the title. I might do that. Let's see how it feels about me clicking outside the story. It goes quiet. Checking out. Oof. The Domed Palace. There we go. What's this? Sorry, there's something popped up. A trick or treat challenge and a spooky emote with your community. No. Anything that pops up and says Halloween, I have to read it, but it's something to do with if you collaborate with people, you can get this thing. I'm not stop pushing people to do that. We're all good. So the Domed Palace, far removed from the rest of the nebula. We're kind of a bit unsure what we're doing at the moment. We were following what felt like a path, and then I think I might have missed some things, and I went back to Remba's dig site, and that triggered being able to find this site, the Domed Palace. So yeah, I feel a little uncertain about our course, but we'll just see what's going on because it looks rather lovely and it's a new place. Hooray! That's not a rock. Well, it is a rock. It's just a bigger one with a little house on top. Oh, and when we came in, we definitely saw a person out there, in fact, run inside. And then Enkai was like, oh, I thought I saw something. Oh, never mind. And I was like, what are you talking about? It was really obvious. So we have broken this grate in true Tomb Raider fashion and jumped through and splatted. That was great. Enkai's not with us, which sucks because I like hearing her insult Alia. But we're gonna see if we can... This gate clearly never opened, which is weird because you can see hinges and on the other side it looks like a lock. So are they saying they didn't finish it, or what's in here? There's little drawings on the wall. Okay, I'll remark, talking to myself. I hope Enkai is still waiting for me. What because you're such good friends. But at least it can't hopper me off anywhere from out there. That's true, she does like to steal us. So we found some drawings on the... Looks like they've been drawn on the wall with black crayon, which is very disrespectful, but there's an eye, some wiggles, a little stick person. Who were we talking to, Alia? What was this place? Oh, we can actually look at these ones, these drawings. Yes, Alia drawings, well done. Not ancient, but for once, but just scribbles. Dances, maybe? Yeah, we've got a centre point of like a squiggly black circle, like a big, scribbled black circle, and then 4 stick people around it. It's also like a triangle, an hourglass, a spooky face. It's not obvious. I don't want to remark because I just don't feel like talking to Alia right now, which isn't a great thing, is it? Want to smash open these crates, but that's a different game. Alia, you hoppered inside? Just as I did before, Alia, yes. It seems to have been a standard design. And we've got someone to talk to. It's too small to be a city, despite what we've seen. What if it was just a large marketplace? Out here? Away from everywhere else? Alia is like, yeah, I'm going to write it down now that you've said no. Oh, there are literal books on the floor and she's just like, meh. Looking over. It's like it's been chewed. That would be a sudden turn. This far into the game and suddenly monsters. Did it fall away brick by brick? It's a bit of a Dutch angle creeping me out. Or did it all collapse at once? Those are the important questions. Can we jump across? I just like doing it to, well, twist her ankle, really. Oh. How old would you say the stonework is? Nearly 1,500 years. See, she's so useful. I just want to take the robots along. Doesn't look like I've got any option to jump. But there are, like, really lush plants over there, which seems strange as the atmosphere seems very clogged. All right. So ornate. So decorative. Something written above the door. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Nice early inscription. This one is a fractured piece from an even longer phrase. Yeah, at the beginning of last stream, we did go back and look at some of our old ones, and the system's a little bit awkward, unsurprisingly. We had a section called Unsolved Inscriptions, but when we clicked on them, a lot of them had been solved as we'd gone through the game and learned more words, but we had to just click on them to mark them solved, which then threw us out of it, and then we had to find it again on the timeline, and it was maybe there's a trick to it that I'm just being lame and can't see, but it was annoying, so we stopped. The patience. Okay, above the lintel, suggested words are we, me, maybe that, you, welcome, are, maybe one, maybe here. So yeah, we've got some words with question marks. They're ones where we are kind of theorizing that that's what these symbols mean. The ones without question marks are confirmed. All right, so we're going to throw a few words down just to, once you've thrown a few words down, they will decide, okay, here are the groupings for the actual words, and then we can refine the translation. I'm doing a lot of translation lately. I'm in the Latin phase of my course. Okay, we've got welcome in the middle. We've got are and is before that. I guess that, even though there's a really tiny symbol at the beginning, so I'm not really feeling it. And one with a little mountain here. All right, something that I'll welcome here. This doesn't feel right. Okay, it's not that. All right, we haven't quite got the right amount just yet, but welcome and here seemed quite good. I mean, it's over a lintel. I mean, a lot of the time it's logical. I'd say like 75, 80% of the time it's a logical thing to be written in the context. So above a lintel, being welcome here is like you've entered through the door. So our welcome here. We'll go with you instead. I'm convinced my translation for here is correct now. There we go. Learning, lovely. Something, you are welcome here. Continue. Just you are welcome here. We don't know what the she's so inexact. She says done. I'm like, there were 2 more symbols. Sorry, she frustrates me. I'm very thorough, detail oriented, and she's just like, yes, probably fine. Ignore those other symbols. I care not for them. This place looks like Renaka, a thriving market. It worked like it too. Stands selling goods. I don't see any stands. This one books, that one bread. People milling along the colonnade, browsing, talking. The air thick with shouts and haggling. It's really hard for me to drop that G. Try and speak a little bit like Alia does in her random voiceovers. Oh, excuse me. I'm a little snuffly. I've been sneezing a lot today. Very red-toned going on. But, I mean, she's talking about... I'm not judging the game. I judge the character and her personality, and that's fine. I have a strong reaction to her. I guess that's a good thing. But sometimes the game assumes you've done things that you haven't. Not often, but like we haven't seen any stands. We've just walked around the front. So we're going into this room. We're not going to get caught in the dialogue trap too much. More doodles. Let's have a look. Higher up, here's more thanks, Alia. Telling some kind of story, I suppose. But I can't make it out. Alright, let's have a look. Maybe Enkai does. There's no decent river to this place. How did people come here? Perhaps off-river travel was common in the past. That might mean whole areas of the nebula were inhabited that we've previously ignored. Well, if you're the only one in the case, I'm not surprised. Or else there was a river and it's gone. Is that even possible? I do not know, Alia. Okay, we've got a crumpled blanket it wants us to look at. Thrown off when someone woke, then left here. This room can't ever have been someone's home. It doesn't look much like a cell. She makes such sweeping statements, and you don't have enough information to decide what people 1,500 years ago did with their rooms. Sorry, I know, I'm Alia bashing again. Oh my goodness. Paintings on the ceiling. Well, that's a bit more unexpected. Some of these don't look like they're by the same hand. Rivers. Someone lay here under their blanket and looked up at the flows of home. Funny thing though, they look a bit like the rivers of Elbereth to me. How did they write up there? Were they stacking boxes? There's like 2 people holding hands. It's a lot of eyes going on that we've seen. And again, the spiral symbol, stick people. I don't know. Like, good imagination. That looks like, I think it might be a gecko. We've got a gecko on the wall, guys. This stick person seems to have a skirt on. That means it's a lady, guys. A lady. 2 people holding hands. Again, more hands. Yeah, a bit of repetition then. Okay, a fire pit. Surely it's not. No. I wondered if it was still warm, but of course it isn't. she smirking? She's so weird. There's not very good ventilation, and there's no smoke marks, so the fire couldn't have been lit a lot. Maybe I'm reading a bit too much into it though. Alright, let's head out. Someone was sleeping here. I wonder where they went. See, sometimes I click on it. And did they have a ship? And she just says such pointless things that I wish I hadn't clicked on it. But it's difficult to know when she's got something important to say. A partway open door. It's very fine here, isn't it? But it's stuck. Rubble on the inside, perhaps. Can't peek through? No, guess not. Alright, so we've got an upstairs and we've got an outside. But still more drawings, and it looks like a little... Well, I want to say a little kid's fort, because there are boxes with like sheets draped over them and little rugs and a cup underneath. But it's so small, it makes me think children. That would explain the simplicity of the drawings. They're drawn in charcoal, I think. Should rub right off. Looks like a family, does it? I wonder if these were drawn by a child. Oh, I'm way ahead, Ema. I wouldn't have got family from that. There's the very geometric skirt stick person. The more classic Neolithic stick person. Then a stick person with an incredibly long neck and hair coming out of everywhere and a spiral. But who knows? Who knows? It's a foot? Question. Is there a wellspring here? There must be. There is plenty of air. Oh, what's this? A fruit. Over 1,000 years old. So how does that work? Oh yeah, clearly it's not 1,000 years old. Look at it. It's not like dry and shrinkwood. I'm trying to slap her in the face. I'm so sorry. I'm sure that me complaining about her all the time is tiresome. It's just very difficult to suppress it. Gecko now or gecko later? Gecko later, Carlin. Gecko later. More drawings. This one looks like oh no, it's a robot. The work of a child, most likely. That one looks like a robot. With a flat head. No judgment. We don't even need Alia. I could just float around with Enkai throwing insults at me. It would be a good time. This looks like a lady stick figure kicking another stick figure in the head, but that stick figure looks to be wearing maybe a crown. And the robot is a lot bigger than the little stick figure that she identified as a child. So is there a child with a robot here? Guys, it just keeps poking at me. Oh, say things, say things. Perhaps the one telescope found by Renba led to the other. There's something out there, Alia, watching us. Is it that statue? It's one of the gods. A statue with no arms. We've seen this one before. Yeah, I think I named it the snake god. Were the statue on Mercy and the one here made in the same place? Probably. Who cares? Well, she does, clearly. I hope you guys can hear everything all right. It's been very quiet so far, but now we've got some wind. Oh, I can't step over. Get video game logic. So are robots capable of hope? Ooh. Ooh. Certainly. We calculate odds, of course. But even the most unlikely outcomes must always, eventually, occur. Hope is a mathematical certainty. It's quite a view from here. You can see forever. You can see a lot of cloud. I've lost the camera. all the way to the nebula's end. There! There, Alia! Did you see? Surely even you saw that. What do you think you saw, Enkai? I thought I saw... I must have been mistaken. Another stuck door. The roof must be falling in every time the ground gives way. Lucky the dome is still holding. Alright, can I have the camera back now, please? Thank you. Iron fittings. Yes, this is what I wanted to look at. It looks like something's been removed again. Something was removed from here. So I just say things and then she says it straight away. It is roughly the dimensions of the sundial we saw in the Garden of the Emperors. Perhaps that item was created here and moved. Could be more than one, Enkai. You always look cross-eyed. It's hilarious. Why? So someone was taken the sundial. I can't actually bring it to mind, unfortunately. But maybe. Who knows? The little openings, then. They're shop fronts. Oh, all these little doors are shops. Reminds me a little bit of... oh, bloody hell. What's it called? The city in Orlais, the first one you go to in Dragon Age Inquisition. I can't remember it. It had a similar sort of feel, and that was a marketplace. There's an inscription. Yeah. Oh gosh, that's going to bug me now. Val Royeaux. There you go. Got it. This one is a phrase run together. Okay, so we've got an inscription on what I call the snake god, and they call the armless statue. It's a nice long one. Suggested words are I or me, of, into or toward, you, one, serpent or snake, grounds or sight. See, we've got that serpent again, so I'm whacking that in. Obviously, we don't mean like it is a god of snakes. It's a representative of... Well, it could be several things. I think nowadays we're much more inclined to think snake must be an evil god, which maybe it is. It could also be a time thing. You know, the wheel, the Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail. Time. I lost my train of thought. Cup of tea. There's even, of course, the snake of medicine of more kind of Greek, Egyptian sort of origin that we see on the staff of Asclepius. So yeah, we're not like, wow, they really liked snakes back in the day, innit? Although, why not? They are rather beautiful. Okay, I've got no space for grounds. I've got a U just before serpent. There's a U. Oh no, that's not a U, is it? There's an I at the beginning. I, and then a blank space, U serpent. That doesn't sound right at all. They will let us know. We'll put into or toward in the middle here. No, that's not grounds. It's not giving me anything. Hi, Yuleberry. Well, it's nice to see you. And your lovely cup of tea there. Wonderfully colourful. All right, I need to put something more down, otherwise it's not going to separate into its separate words. Doing fine. Okay, maybe of. Of you serpent sounds ridiculous, but we're just trying to break up the words. I give up. I'm going to have to come back to this one. No, it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work, Alia. We were just throwing down some words to try to get the words spaced out in the phrase. It doesn't look like a serpent, though. She's so subtle. Sorry, I just gave her a stupid voice then because I couldn't help it. Except for not having any arms. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. So sometimes it's nice to just have the camera. It doesn't take it away. I wasn't ready to give up on the inscription, but maybe that's the game's way of telling me we don't have enough information. I do believe the statue was built without arms. There's nothing in the stonework to suggest a break, except... Oh, I can't point to it because I've not got a cursor, sorry. Except there's a big bit missing out of where an arm would be. That's just happenstance, I'm sure. What kind of goddess doesn't have any arms? A persuasive one, Alia. I like it. Enkai's great. She's a piece of work, but she's won me over. Okay, we've got a mural here. Oh, it reminds me of the... Oh, from the very first artifact we found or were given. Oh, hang on, she's talking. The robots invented the Great Loop. They devised a way to minimize human suffering at the thought of death. But they did it purely to minimize their own suffering. I've never believed in it. Seems too convenient. Most people prefer to believe it. People don't like things going to waste. That's an interesting take. Okay, you never know when some dialogue's going to pop up that's actually quite interesting. So if I want to think about something or say something, I have to go into a bit of a pause menu. So here we are. I don't even know if what she said just sunk in because I was having a thought and I was about to speak and then she was all like, I have something to say. Cup of tea. That's one of the best cup of teas I've made in a while, I'm going to tell you. It's just hit the right temperature, the right level of sweetness. Oh, it's good stuff. Now it's changed names again. Now it's the Domed Market Moon. I don't think Alia should be allowed to name things. Okay, I can't remember what I was going to say or what Enkai said. This is going really well. Enkai said, the robots created the loop so that humans wouldn't be so afraid of death because they hate waste. I was with her until that last bit. That was a bit weird. They hate waste. I think that's quite what it's about. But yeah, I mean, like most religions, it's a way to make you feel better about the finality of death. It's a huge existential terror, and it's understandable that some people would seek comfort in legends and myths and things like that. I'm not going to go into it too deeply because I have an existential terror of it. So yeah, I don't have a loop. But the robots created it, which means, I mean, are we talking like Dune, Bene Gesserit style, like seeding the idea? Or did they just tell them this is what is the truth? And when did they tell them this? Always so many questions. I'd ask what I was thinking about, but how would you know? I was thinking about something. Oh yes, the mural. The mural, not the Muriel. That's a different thing entirely. The eagle brooch. The symbol of the Empire. This is what it reminds me of. That's all I wanted to say. Some kind of symbol. But I know that shape well enough. Yep, she's actually got it out. It's the eagle and sun. Eagle and sun, there it is. You got nothing else to say? Yes. Big green question, yes. So this is an Empire period site? I'm sure it's older. I believe it is much older, Alia. It may be the eagle and sun symbol predates the Empire. Obviously. Don't tell the emperors that the eagle isn't theirs. Everything is ours, including the past. Dude, you say shit like that. It's like, she's really quite alarming. She's terrifying. Like so sure of her righteousness and her right to rule. Like she's saying, we own history. Like she could make history what she wanted and then just tell people that's what it is. That's how powerful she was. and that's how powerful she expects to be. And yet we're still just walking around like, come on, robot, hopper me around. It's just, oh, help. We should give her to someone and keep her locked up. The symbol is not evidence for the loop, Enkai. It's evidence for history. That's not what Enkai was saying. I mean, symbols generally get picked up by different cultures and religions and reused again. It's part of how you incorporate the people into believing something new. You keep their familiarity of symbols, of legends, of gods even, and just give them slight tweaks so they fit your parameters, what you want them to believe. And then they slowly get sucked in over the years. I take it you and Alia Oroi have some kind of history. You could say that. Almost missed the click. I was having a moment. The probability was extremely high. Please know, I believe you are right and she is wrong. I think she said this before. Right about what? Whatever it is you disagreed about, Alia. It's like a really clunky way just to get her on side. I don't think she cares anything for Alia or Oroi. Okay, there's got to be more to it than just a load of closed doors. Oh, here we go. Excuse me. The telescopes Remba found. They must be linked to the observatory somehow. If these scopes were perhaps in communication with each other, and that enabled Remba to locate one from another, perhaps their connection to the observatory might be similarly traceable. She must be like so frustrated that she has to lead Alia by the hand. Anyway, no one's mentioning the fact that there's an open door. But hey, what's that? We want to go all the way around before checking out the inside, checking every door. She's not, what kind of historian is she? She's not checking out, you know, the rugs or the doors. And I know. Probably, you know, that's not important for the game and that, but it's for me. Oh, what's this? A rope, in fact. A climbing rope, isn't it? It's got knots in it, leading up to the next floor of this place. There might have been stairs here once. Don't attempt to climb it. A fall would be unseemly. There, Alia. I am not imagining things. No, I want to look down. I want to look down and test the rope. She's off, she's off. Come back. You're the... Oh no, she's going in the big room. What did I say? Enkai? Enkai? What's the matter with it this time? She still calls it like it's just a regular robot. Jesus. Enkai, is that you?
At the building's heart was a domed chamber. Every footstep rang like a bell. And the room was large, like it was larger than the walls that held it. Like a whole other moon was contained inside this room.
Okay. What are you doing, Enkai? You left me. Gosh, she's got to make up her mind. I had to. I saw something. It led me here. Again. Having flashbacks again? Every time I was here, this place was somewhere different. This is like what happened at the site of the Withering Palace. We don't want to go back there. For God's sake, that was so creepy. Perhaps. I cannot tell. This seems to keep happening to me. This is strange. So that was me. You're a robot, Enkai. Either you know something or you don't. I agree. In theory. And yet... And yet, I remember a king. A king with an iolite crown. His judgments were fair. He was much loved. But his daughters schemed against him. Each daughter thought he loved another more. Resentment festered until each killed him in a different way. Slow poison, a knife in the back. But the youngest daughter's method was the cruelest. She hoppered her father into a crack in the palace stonework. She became queen, but she never found any pleasure in it. She was plagued by her father's voice. Inside the walls, berating her for her flaws. It makes no sense. How could I have seen all that? Is there anything else? Yes. I remember a woman, shipwrecked. She lay here on this floor, dressed only in rags. She carved her name into boards torn from her ship, which would never sail again. And she tossed them into the rivers, hoping to be rescued. That's enough, Enkai. This is like listening to a grandmother on harvest day. You're just a robot, Enkai. Once we get back to Iox, we'll have you looked at. That is not very reassuring, Alia. This has got to be a temple space. You can feel it. The hush, the quiet. This place must have once held hundreds. I cannot feel anything, but I do observe a room with a large capacity and meticulous acoustics. Excellent location for singing. Good faith. Listen to the echo. This room was built for that. Well, there's windows up the top. All right. That's a lot. I got quite swept up there. That made me quite a little bit emotional. That feels like there's quite a bit to unpack. So the first thing that pops into my head, they've just been talking about the loop. The loop is basically, a cycle of resurrection, reincarnation. Like your soul travels the rivers after you die, and then it goes into a body, and you're back again doing a thing, but you don't remember, anything. It's just one of those beliefs that help people get through the day and age and that kind of malarkey. So we could just go, oh, she's remembering past lives when she comes to places, and somehow what she is, as a personality circuit in a robot rather than just a regular old bog standard human, somehow makes it a bit different for her, so she can remember things. But that just seems a little obvious, like, oh, actually the loop is true. Alia is talking rubbish. I mean, maybe that is the case. I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me. Maybe that's just me being a tad atheist, more likely to listen to Enkai saying that the robots create the loop, but then Enkai wants us to believe that they created everything, that they are the ultimate power almost. But could it be something, if we're talking more technically, could she be programmed and reprogrammed like over the top, and the save, you know, when you save a document and you delete it or you save over it, there can often be a remnant in your computer that you can't obviously get to, but if you're, you know, knowledgeable enough, you can scoop it out. Maybe it's something like that, and that the Empress is just one of the personalities in this robot. Oh, I don't know. I just wish Ali asked more questions. She's just like, I hate it, stop talking. Which I understand some people can be funny about these things, but she's a person of discovery. She gets out there, she's adventurous. Anyway. No, this was not an excuse for me to drink my tea. That just happened anyway. All right. It isn't as big as they're describing it, but that could be a game thing. It's not stairs. Oh, Alia, you're making me cry. It's like an amphitheater, isn't it? She thinks these are stairs. Obviously, they're where people would sit. Stairs? No. Seating. I've not seen this arrangement in a temple before. Temple seating is usually more clearly hierarchical, to allow important people to sit closer to their gods. I mean, technically, if you're in the bottom rung, you are closest. You nutter. Let's go and check out the god statue that is at the front that Enkai was staring at. It's one of our gods, the giving god. Can't remember what we named her as. I know you don't like me, Alia, but I can't leave you. So let's try to get along. I don't care what you think of me. And I don't care what you... What? I read one of those wrong. 6. We don't need to be unreasonable. Did she just... Did she just use 6's voice? That's... Wow, that's creepy. Creepy, creepy. Let's look at the statue. I don't want to think about it. It's a little like the statue outside. Where am I going? The sun goddess. There we go. The sun goddess. Gods always seem to have one eye. Touchy, touchy. Touch. Goddess, but you're made of wood. Painted to look like stone. That's older then, isn't it? But still surviving. So iolite crystals from the site of Remba's cache must have been mined during the Empire period to make things like that brooch Remba found. There might be some evidence of that work left. Or some artifacts from connected sites. What's this got to do with the goddess? I thought we were going to... We're done now, are we? We're done with the painted goddess. See that? I click on reply or... remark, reply, or reply. And sometimes she'll say something not connected to what we were doing. It's quite distracting. Professor Miari used a word. Sleeset. What does it mean? Puny human. The word is a control word. But you will find you cannot control me so easily. Ah, a control word. We had that word quite a while ago on Elbereth. I don't know, it's a control word, a control word. No, I'm not going to do it. You talk about things annoying me. So we've got her sun goddess. Was she always here? She looks so out of place compared to the paintings and that. Okay, there seems to be a little... Oh, there seems to be some kind of chest in the niche. It's beautifully made. Look inside. Check for traps. Oh no. Sorry. There's a sword in here. Very light. Same as the goddess. It's made of wood. And there's an inscription down the middle of the blade. That's what we like to see. Oh, so many mysteries. I'm trying to think if I should open the window. All right, wooden sword. It doesn't look like a toy sword though. Maybe it's ceremonial. Is it even a temple? Just because she says it is, and just because it's got a god statue. All right, we don't have much to go on here. Suggested words are death, time, last, and one on the sword, which is, I guess, pretty apt. Death fits at the end, time in the middle, last near the beginning-ish, and maybe one last time, something death. I believe you are correct with one, Alia. Okay, one last time, something death. Related words, beyond, parent, and way. Suggested words, only, toast, before, and arid or dry. So sword one last time, before death, I guess. Because toast death, I mean, sure, if it's the other kind of toast. One last time before death. Yeah, I'm going to go with before. I know it doesn't look like... I mean, the related words aren't helping, basically. I'm going to go with one last time before death. Maybe it's a theatre. I mean, this is what the theatres of old looked like in our world. All right, I finished my tea. Let's pop out over here. We'll check the other niche. Question. Be useful. What am I missing here? This was clearly a rich site. But the wooden props? All these cheap fakes. Judgy. See, she's assuming they're cheap fakes. Maybe this is just what they... Oh, I can go up the seating. This is just how they did things. Maybe they're literally props, like we said, for a stage. Yeah, and the little side places. Oh, there's a ladder on one of them. The side places they don't go anywhere though, but maybe they're dressing rooms. You've got the windows up the top for people, for the richer people to watch. They don't have to mingle. I mean, that's what I'm feeling. Question. What do you make of this crystal of Remba, Zenkai? Iolites. I'm detecting strange things. But nothing I can be certain of. The material appears lighter than it is. I cannot explain that further. Let's head back outside. Too many ghosts down here. What was that? Something's knocked the statue over. That was no ghost. I heard footsteps. She didn't turn around quickly enough? Oh, I've come back. Fair enough. This thing didn't move on its own. Or did it? No. It's made of wood. Thanks, Engai. There can't be anyone here. This place is a ruin. Everything we've seen, it looks like you could... There is shelter. Apparently there's food from some... Is someone hiding up there? Come out! Whoever it is, they do not appear to want to obey. Were they up by the windows, or how could they get around to this niche? They're like some kind of little ninja child. Let's go back out again. I might have to open the window. It's getting a bit stuffy. Yeah, I'll just do that. It's ridiculous. Opening a window at this time of year. Knocking down my little ghost garland. Okay. I get quite fuzzy if I don't open the window. It's going to be interesting in proper winter, isn't it? All right, what was I talking about before we saw someone? Yes, that was it. She said, Enkai said when she was remembering that there was the good just king wore an Iolite's crown. The crown of Iox we found, excuse me, was Iolite as well. So is this, does it predate her? Or was she not buried as the Empress? I'm gonna remind myself of the timeline. So we've got ancient time, the Age of Sail, the Steel Empire, the Holy Empire, the Dark Age, and the Modern Age. So the Steel Empire is what Alia is calling when the robots were ruling. That is, the people whose personality matrices were zoomed into robot bodies. They're still people, they were just in robot bodies. Age of Sail, where she thinks people lived on gigantic ships, just floated around, didn't really live on a place particularly. And it says here the domed market moon was built nearish the time she thinks people lived on gigantic ships. So yeah, if they're on gigantic ships, they might just have this as a stopping point, like a service station to come along and buy your goods and carry on. Ancient times. Not got anything particularly to go on apart from the observatory we've been looking for is right at the beginning, like over 3,900 years. We don't have anything from before that. Hoppers are technology of the ancients. We can go back further, but we don't have any name for the eras. Yeah, 6 was buried between at the change of the Age of Sail and the Steel Empire, which is what's thrown me, because I thought that the Empress ruled the Steel Empire for a long time. But if she was buried on Iox at the beginning, then she can't. So was the Steel Empire, like, there were more robots, maybe not just the Imperial family? Yeah, all right, we won't go too deep into this. We don't have new information, it's just me thinking out loud. I'm sure we'll find this kid at some point. I don't like this place, Enkai. I heard you coming in, noisy ghost. You won't eat me, ghost. What is above? Okay, a raggedy kid just ran straight past Alia. There is someone here. This is awkward. I've got the door in the way. I knew it. You didn't know it. You kept calling. A boy, Alia. Oh God, I'm being forced back into this bloody place. Oh, the kid's following us back in. We've got the same colour outfit on. That means he's from the same place. That's how it goes. Stay back, ghost. I'm the Dread River pirate Amir. So hand over your robot or I'll run you through. You can have the robot. Alia says a troll. Alia. You would hand me over to the first Dread River pirate to come along. Ha. I might run you through anyway. Take this. You little rodent. An excellent thwacking boy. Draw my sword. This is getting out of control. Very well then. The kid's got a stick. If a fight's what you want. Like literally poked her and took a bunch of health off. Oh, really, Alia? I knew it. I could tell you were a bloodthirsty ghost. Maybe. He got me again. But ghost or not, you won't hit me like that. He's literally hitting you, Alia. You actually flinched back then. Okay. I don't know. Faint right. Who knows? You're too slow, ghost. Strike forward. What the hell is going on? Take that. Ow. Faint left. Strike left. Ow. Not that way. This is for you. Oh, she got whacked in the head. Stop doing that. This is so weird. Okay, strike left. Here then. You're no good at this. No shit. I'm spamming buttons. This is so weird. But here's one for you. It's hit her on the shoulder. Enough whacking me with that thing. What a spirited performance. Aren't you too young to be a pirate? She's gotten bored now because he's been beating her up with a stick. Well, you're too tall to be a ghost. Oh, God, what's that? But we'll see if it don't bleed all the same. That's contact. I'm kicking something. Enough. Oh, yeah. Most pirates know how to wash behind their ears. She's given up on the fighting because she'd rubbish at it. Oh, he's here again. Who are you? He's not going to tell her. I'm the last face you'll ever see. Take this. You little rodent. Well struck, child. Fine, I'm striking again because she's annoyed. Try this. You're so slow. What's happening, guys? I'm having combat with a child with a stick. Take this. Who is beating me? Bless the wind. Maybe he's been practicing on the goddess. I give in. You are vanquished, ghost. Well, aren't you supposed to disappear now? You're very brave. Making Alia be nice, it's weird. But you don't need to be afraid of me. What about the other one? The other one looks more like a ghost. And it talks like a ghost too. Well, I'm not a ghost. Of course you are. Same as me. Sorry for the big pauses. I had to slow down the text because it was disappearing too fast. You live here all alone? I'm a ghost, same as you. I don't live anywhere. How long has he been here? But this is where I haunt. Okay. Well, I'm from Elberath. I was on Elberath. There was a story, you see. A story about a cursed word. Everyone seems to want to tell me stories today. I died. I spoke the word and I died. How long have you been here? Years and years. I lost count. I was a baby when I came here. I haven't seen another person for so long. I hope you're real. We'll get you home. When did you say the word? I don't think he means literally a baby, just he sees himself as a baby at that time. I spoke it by the Cat-Kiss Gate on Elberath. Ah. Enkai, is that possible? I mean, it is a teleporter. The gate is a hopper, Alia. But this boy travelled a lot further than one would expect from a hopper. It just took me, and I found myself here, alone. How did you learn the word? Lots of people say they know it. I saw it written. Where are we? He doesn't want to stay here. Well, she's not saying that. Follow me. So, yeah. Oh, take the sword. Yeah, absolutely. Take the sword. It's our only weapon. Can't leave my blade behind. It's got an inscription on it, right? Never know when you might need it. I hope we can still explore the rest of the place. Remark and a big blue. The word you spoke. It must have told the gate's hopper to send you to this place. So this place was directly connected to Elberath. And still is. A long distance hopper. Is that possible? Oh great, now she's at it. Come on, I want to look around some more. Please don't force me to hop her out just because we found the kid. Don't want to think about how long... being alone by choice is one thing. This is something else. Really? Perhaps we might go. Don't hassle me. I want to look down because I can. Look down. It's a long way down. I know. I like to pee up here. Grim. It takes forever to splash. Grim. Sorry guys, that was nasty. You don't worry about falling? I think about it sometimes. That's not the same as worrying about it. Test the rope. Feels pretty firm. How did you tie it up there? I spent about a day throwing it. Can we climb it, or is she gonna wuss out? Yep, totally wussing out. Fine, we're not climbing. Boring. And I can't jump, so I can't get around there. So you're a robot. That is my physical form. But I am also your superior. There she is. Can't climb the rope, I'm sad. Oh, we didn't go into this room. Some rugs, some more rugs. Come on, give me something. Oh. All right. I don't know whether I missed a bit of the conversation. There's no... Ooh, there might be a log. I don't remember. Someone lives on the... Oh, Ali is thinking that the kid's been here for 10 years. But, I mean, at most he's 12, so maybe Ali is just bad at ages. Okay. Oh, I can't believe I can't climb this rope. Found your fireplace. Didn't realise it was fresh. I don't make fires very often. Fine, we'll go this way. How do you light a fire? One of the upper floors, there's a wire in the walls. It sparks. You can catch the spark on a scrap of cloth, a bit of wood. But then you have to get it down again to where the wood is to burn. Come on, let me go up. Wasn't there some stairs? Let's go all the way around. Yes, stairs. Oh, no, we're not hoppering. Nope, nope, nope. And how do you eat? One of the rooms has... Oh, I can't go upstairs. Has food in it. I eat that. Stay here. Fabulous advice, Alia. Oh, we're going up. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, like she can't come upstairs anyway. Okay. Oh, marks in the woodwork. Yes, please. Hydrate. Inscribed door. All right, we've got suggested words than or of, you, before, and long. That's not giving us much, is it? And in fact, one of the symbols for long isn't actually in the inscription, so never mind that. We're looking for some... Yeah, before can go in the middle. Then you goes straight after. Oh, and that's separated each into 4 words. I'm certain my translation for before is correct. All right, something before you something. Suggested words: obey, sell, protection or safety, loyalty. Related words: mercy, parent, and toward. I mean, it has a kind of a hiccup element of toward. I guess, yeah, I mean, it has little bits and pieces, but not enough to say, yes, I get the gist. But it's a door, so let's check the 4th word. Suggested words: buy, defended, light, or weep. Related words: harvest and hold. Now these are a bit more similar, harvest and hold. Harvest and hold, that makes me think buy. You have it in your possession, you're harvesting it, which makes me think that, and because of this supposed to be a market, we will say it's sell before you buy. Which is logical, because when you've sold something, you have money, and then you can buy. Doesn't seem to be a barter system. Try the door. How did he not find that sword? Locked. Oh, come on. Come on, let me be upstairs. Why let me know there's an upstairs? Oh, there's something here. Sorry. A hardbound book, almost blank, except there's a mathematical scrawl. Looks like it dates from the earliest days of the nebula. And there's some writing on the cover. Who opens a book before looking at the cover? Why is she so weird? Not cool, weird, or anything. Hardbound book. Quite a long phrase. Suggested words are me, of, this, book, one, gates or gate, lead. Okay, so we'll go with the longest and see if that fits in somewhere, which is gates or gate. It's a lot of symbols. It could go right at the end. And that takes away the option for lead. All right, me, no, I don't like that. Oh, yes, this at the beginning. This book makes sense. This book. Something. We can't use one. That's not available anymore. nor can we use me. I'll put of in the middle just for something. We are not creating the words. Come on. This book, something of something Gates. Maybe it's not Gates at all. I mean, this book sounds right. It is a book. It is the cover. So, I mean, Gates, we just talked about the cat kiss gate. It feels right, but we just don't have enough. We don't have enough to go on. Okay, let's take Gates away for a second and put lead at the end. See if that gives us any more to put down. I don't think it does. No, it's Gates. Come on. It's just not giving me the word separation. Vexing, vexing. Am I missing any? I get a bit stuck when this happens. Usually she says something by now. Like, oh, we're not going to get it, or I'll come back to this later. This book, something of something. Gates. I guess we just exit. I'll look at it again later. Okay, yeah, we're all right. Frustrating though, because it's not easy to look at old inscriptions. It's very difficult to find them and all that. This comes from the same place as the scratch compass and the Chronicles of Mazwai I found before, I think. Having this should help us pin down its location. It should help us work out where to look for the site of the ancient library Mina had a key for. Yes! Cure. Nice. I mean, I'm happy about that, but can we really not get upstairs? Why did the kid not say that? Oh, by the way, that door is stuck. Happy kids. Did you find anything? A book. I'm sick of this place, Alia. Soon. Not yet. We're still trying to find a way up. This is back where we came from. Now, what's your name? Amir. I told you. What's yours? I'm Alia. Are you from Elbereth? Are you? Is there a way? Oh, come on. Am I missing? Alright. If anybody knows whether or not I can get... Oh, there's... Why show me this? If anyone knows if I can get upstairs or not, please let me know so I'm not wasting my time. I work for the university on Iox. I think we missed him say something. I've never been to Iox. Shall I take you? No. I don't know who you are. I just want to go home. Tough tits, we're looking for everything. Iox isn't that special. The place is made by its people. Are they all robots on Iox? I know we're going around in circles. I just... Oh, hang on. There's bookshelves in here. I don't remember this. A book. Pages are rotten through. Just mulch and a frayed binding. Oh, thanks, game. It's clearly what I wanted. Why? What was that? No, that was... I just feel like I should be able to get upstairs. Where did that kid... There's a sandal. How did you get here? Did you hop? I was throwing them. to see how far I could throw them. Fair enough. Okay, okay, was that it? Please let me upstairs. I feel like... Oh, there's something under here. A page made of tough paper. Dating from ancient times. Paper has been marked too. Sorry. This one is a blurry fragment from an even longer phrase. I just feel like, I mean, if he was hoppered here, where is the hopper? Like, is it just that we can't climb the rope, therefore we can't find it and we're not supposed to find it? It just feels a bit weird. Are we supposed to find it when we get to Elbereth? We're supposed to take him back to Elbereth, use the word, and then we'll be upstairs. All right, we'll do that. Page. See, I have some brain power going on. Now I'm all snuffly, sorry. Suggested words of, book, die, and mothers or parent. Okay, that's not ominous. It looks like the beginning is book, book of. Doesn't have any related words. We do have die at the end, perhaps. Mothers doesn't fit in, it doesn't have the circles. There's a lot that we're not finding. I'm putting another of down. Yes, that's okay. We've got some words. Good. Separated, that is. I believe I remember the word for book, Alia. My translation die has to be wrong. That's weird, Enkai saying, I think I remember. Like she's a robot. She should just know, like we've been saying. Like they've been saying. Right. Well, my nose itchy. Okay. So it's book of something stuff. All right. Related words. Dead, death, or speak. Suggested words. Light, words or word. Stories or story. And precious. Okay. Book of... Can't be precious because of can't follow precious. Something to do with death. None of them have anything to do with death. I mean, words is to do with speak. Book of words of something. Related words, hold, live, or stranger. And stranger, sorry. Suggested words, reveal or lead, open, and love. So, it looks very similar to live. Not really to hold. Actually quite similar to stranger. Actually closer to stranger, like half of the symbol of stranger are in this word. Book of words of... Well, it must be love because the others aren't nouns. They're verbs, so it has to be love, which is a bit weird. Book of words of love. How lovely. Why that would just be on a random piece of paper though, I don't know. Yoink. That's mine now. I think this comes from the same source as the book. This should help us work out where to look for the site of the ancient library. Why do you look so mad? Can we go yet? No, stop hassling me. We've got enough evidence to find the library. And we have a plan, so we're just going to do one last walk down here because she is randomly finding things. So we have to make sure we've done a good sweep. I mean, if we had gone straight away after my thought, we wouldn't have found that piece of paper and we wouldn't have found the site. We just would have had a better idea. So I'm peeking around a little bit more. She'll suddenly stop and go on one knee. And that's the way we came from. I think I went round the back already. Yeah, I think we're good to go. So the plan is... Oh my god, why is there such a tickle on my nose? We'll head back to the ship, drop the kid back at home. He hasn't told us the word. Kid? Tell us the word. Maybe he will when we get there. Then we'll speak the word to the gate, and then we'll be upstairs. Activate the hopper, Inkai. Alia. Wait, what are you doing? I thought you had a ship. We do. We have to use the hopper to reach it. This might freak him out. Hopper got him here. Hoppers? Hoppers leave your soul behind. How do you think you got here? She's getting a bit impatient now. What? Hoppers are safe. The ancients used them. That's why the ancients are all gone. There is no other way off this moon. Probably not true, but you know, we're just doubling down. Please, I can't leave you here. I'm a ghost already. I didn't mean to say the word. I didn't know. Stand by. And guys taking it into our own hands. Thank goodness. So we left the surface of the domed market moon where Armia had been stranded. With enough new information to locate a previously unknown site. But we'll do that after. Continue. Aboard the Nightingale, we returned to the ship and sprang up into the water. Yep, we can do it. Ooh. Okay, well, this is my ship. What is with this camera angle? So, well, no, Armia, how are you feeling? We don't know how much food he got. Please let me get my camera angles back. The same. I don't feel different. But if I have lost my soul, how would I know how I used to feel? No one can take your soul, Armia. Unless you become a robot. It's yours. Then it goes into the robot body. What's all that anyway? Out there. That's the nebula. She's being very more patient than Alia usually is. A bit of it anyway. I think I should get a boat of my own. A pirate should have a boat. What do you think? I don't know what she is referring to, so I'll ask. What do you think? I think I should get a boat of my own. A pirate should have a boat. It's like, God, you're so stupid. We'll head back to Elbereth immediately. Oh, it's so far, though. It was not easy to get here. He's been away too long. Come on. The flight deck is up the ladder. Yeah, we're all the way down here. But it should be easy, right? Oh, we've got a big unknown ancient site. We've got the Steel Empire site. We've got the... Honestly, I thought we were like winding down, coming towards the end of the game, but it really doesn't look like it. Heaven's Vault. Isn't that the first time Heaven's Vault has appeared? But look at the search zone. It's like it's on that side of the nebula, maybe. But we've got the site of the ancient library, so we're going to go back to Elbereth, get the word out the kid, get back to the Dome Market Moon, explore the upstairs, then go to the ancient library. And how much of that I'll remember. Plot course. I should take Amir to Elbereth, although I don't know what to do with him when I get there. But the Empress Enkai refuses to even roll tracks there. And there's always Timor's bar. I could go there next. No, Timor creeps me out. Yeah, who knows when we'll be back in to Heaven's Vault after today. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Could be January. How will we remember where we were supposed to go? I could write it down, but I'd just lose the note, let's be honest. I like your hair, robot. Silence, miserable child. She's great. Shrouded Sanctuary. Is she always this mean? A thing. There's a thing. Can I click on the thing? Seems to be. Amir. Approach shipwreck. Didn't we already look at this one? You two mere humans would never understand. Waiting for the game to catch up. I would guess it dates from the earliest days of the nebula. This should only take a few moments. I recovered an amulet of silver. It must have come from somewhere close to here. Look at the craftsmanship. Such tiny details worked in. The jewel has been inscribed, Alia. I can hardly see the glyphs, they're so tiny. Oh, it's actually given literal suggestions to us from things we've marked out. Cool. I'm going to have to guess the whole thing. What we like about it, the academic rigor. Alright, so it's sun, something, high, something, something. Yeah, this sounds great. No problems here. Okay, related words. Banished, before, and wind. Suggested words. Grinned, rose, travel or go, and shone. Well, we're leaning towards shone because that's what the sun does. It looks most similar to wind, but it could have rose high. The sun could rose high. Sun rose high. Sun shone high. I'm going to put rose in, actually. Sun rose high. Okay. Second to last word. Related words. Long, people, and time. Suggested words. Old or ancient. Once, cannot, and must. Okay, it's only similar to time because it's got the big 0 in it. 0, 0. People and time, no. Okay. Sun rose high. No, we've got nothing. I've got nothing. Let's check the last word out. Related words, people, place, and water. Suggested words, trickle or flow. Sea or ocean. Empire, and green or lush. Alright, Ooh. People, place, water. I'm going to plonk down ocean. Would it be ocean if it has that symbol in? It doesn't seem to be watery enough. Trickle is a bit watery. Okay, let's check out high. Why have I repeated high? Free or low? Sun rose high. Why is high twice? Sun rose high. Once. Green? This one's difficult. The high is throwing me off, oddly enough. Excuse me. I'm not, it's not giving me a way to back out though. I'm really uncertain. Mixture of place and water. Sun rose high. Something sea. I'm going to put sea or ocean down. Sunrise High wants C. That doesn't make sense. I'm just throwing some words down now. I don't know. I don't read it out, Jesus. Obviously that's not it. We'll come back to it. Alright. We're just waiting for a chance for someone else to take over. Same site as the telescope and the dented lamp that we discovered out in the wash. There must have been frequent travel between the two locations. Should help us locate the site of Heaven's Vault. Alright. I'm sure Tappy would love to get his hands on this amulet. Lady, this is amazing. Can we do another? I want to do another. Ghost's Wake. Lady, can I ever go? Flying? What else would he mean? Pass control. Yes. That's a big no. Time to make some progress. Elbereth. This is where Armia belongs. And I could show the dull crystal to Oroi. Oh, don't give me things to do. Come on, give me the word, kid. That's the gate. I won't go there. It killed me once already. I won't go near it. Why can't we give the sword to the kid so he doesn't just have a stick? You sure? I mean, there's a place down below. I mean, it's a bit of a dive, but I've been through it 100 times. But it doesn't hate you. You didn't say the word. It wants to eat me. We'll go through together. I don't know why we're... Oh, right. Yeah, okay. You can hold my hand. No! It's fair. All right, we'll try something else. Yeah, I mean, down below is... I know they're the slums, but it's where Alia grew up. I just thought we'd find his parents. We can go to Timor's. Maybe Timor will know his parents. They've been looking for him or something. Down this way. Could ask if he's an orphan. That would be helpful. God, I don't want to dump him in the slums.
Laughter, shouting, crying. All at once.
God. That sounds
The sound of 1,000 people packed up like a box of oranges.
That sounds horrific. It looks clean-ish, mostly, though. Oh, okay, apparently I have control again. I just wish we could ask. I don't want to dump him in the slums if he doesn't have parents to look after him. Let's see what Timor makes of you, Armia. Ah, Alia. And this is... Why now? Boy, I've seen you before, haven't I? Yes. Oh, good. You know Timor, Amir? It's been, what, nearly a year? Alia was like, probably 10. I don't know, Kisreth. Professor Kisreth knows more words than Alia does. He is. He's the one. He's the one who sent me to the gate. Okay, we can't leave him here. He's gonna punch him. Hit him with your stick. What happened to you, boy? Where did you go? No, I can't remember what voice I gave him last time. You wanted me to slip aboard a ship bound for Iox. I think he is an orphan then. But there was a robot. It carried me off again. It took me to the Catkiss gate and then... What's he talking about? It said something to the gate. This is weird. I don't remember what happened after that. But I died. Okay, this is more than he told us, which is fair. All right. You can tell me later. You didn't tell me about the robot, Amir. I think she would be indignant. There were no people on board at all. Only robots. That's different. Oh. How many robots? Why are we out here? Bit of a glitch there. Peace now. It doesn't matter anymore. I won't send you again. I think it does matter, dude. There's a bucket in the other room. There might be some clothes. Go and tidy yourself up. Yes, Kisreth. I'll leave him here. Good faith to you, lady. Tell me the word, at least. Oh, we don't have a choice. Good faith. So he's not going to tell us the word. We've just sent him off to work with the very guy who got him killed. Timur, you're going to explain a few things. Ships full of robots and nothing else? Is he a baddie? I want to know why Amir was boarding ships. You really don't know, Alia? It wasn't obvious to you as a child working here? It isn't apparent now? I worked here, in the bar. I never went near any ships. You worked here. I never sent you onto a ship. You were too honest, too stubborn, even though honest. Okay. Oh, yeah. A lot of people have worked for me. They grow up, some go rotten, others go their own way. But you slipped away when I had a place for you here. What kind of place? Because it seems like I read their relationship wrong. Someone has to look after all this when I'm gone. Someone who deserves it. Someone I can trust. He's not telling me what was going on. Brains and a heart. I wanted it to be you. Wow, he is so sorely mistaken. You want me to be a thief? She's totally a thief. I want you to be a queen. Elbereth relies on me, Alia. They call me Kisreth, King of Thieves. Did you know that? But that's not the right name. I should be Ya-Ikatenya, he who protects. You didn't protect Amir. I still don't know why he's sending children on... And he's not the only one I've lost, Alia. Though he's the only one to come back. How can we leave him here? But that doesn't change anything. There isn't enough food here, Alia. There never has been. That's a simple fact. Without me, without my children, hungry people would have set the slums on fire and tried to eat the ashes. How lucky you get to profit from it. Why doesn't he send adults if it's thieving from ships he wants? Gross. Would this place be better without a leader? Perhaps the leader should change every week. Only you could even think that, Alia. But that's why you should be running all this. No one else could grow up here and not realize what this place was. But you're a dumbass. Sorry, you always see hope. This is not the impression we've gotten. Even when there is none. I could never do what you do. Someone will have to. Amir, maybe. The boy will be safe with me. I promise you that. Don't be a stranger. Yeah, see, this is a nice demonstration of Alia's big heart and hope. She is leaving this child with this piece of work. Yuck. So bad. I mean, if I understood it right, he's using children to sneak aboard ships and steal things. But in Amir's case, the robots found him and punished him by sending him very, very far away, which means the robots knew. Oh, we didn't have the word. Balls. Maybe we can guess. We know the robot Amir was... robot Amir was what? Spoke a word to the gate. Said Boyoki Rufar. We've used Kibenya and we've used Cat Kiss, so we don't know. Cat Kiss. Ra Menya ni yeni hua. It's failed again. They've always used Cat Kiss. Did I see the gate word wrong? Did someone change how the gate works? I want to ask Enkai. Or is there something different about me? I don't know. Why would there be something different about you? Maybe the gate didn't like something I've got with me. I've got this chipped knife. Maybe the gate doesn't like weapons. Oh, okay. Offer the knife to the gate. It's the murder knife. You want this? In. The silver leather knife's gone. Is that good? Do you think I'm gonna get it back? It's saying we can offer it again, but that's a bit weird. Okay, let's try Cat Kiss again then. Yeah, we can't try Cat Kiss again. Mercy, fine. I can't imagine that's going to do anything. Oh. I mean, Mercy's just a random moon. Nothing. We know Kibenya gets us up there. Is it bugged? We gave you the knife. How many times did we give you the knife? Mikey's? We're just going to say all the words we know. Oh, I'm so mad that we didn't get the word off the kid. I can't believe we left him there. No? Can I have my knife back at least? It's got an inscription on it. Oh, we can try Cat Kiss again. Do we have more weapons? I've still got the chipped knife, I suppose. Well, no, we gave you the bloody knife. Is it bugging out? She said it's disappeared. I hope that worked. Okay. Gave the knife to the Catkiss gate. I said Catkiss. You stupid contraption. So much for my plan. Ieni hua ke. It's working again. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this place was a pilgrimage spot, so understandably it doesn't like weapons, but it's the first time we've been given the option. But when we said Kibenya, which is the name of the water goddess, it let us in anyway. So I'm not really sure what Catkiss means. Why did I come up here? Oh, I was hoping to guess the word. What a load of pants. I'm so mad. I thought we'd fixed it. Can I go find Amir again? I don't want to go down there because Timor's creeping me out. It said I could show Ori a crystal. We've got like 10 minutes left, so I don't want to start a big mission. That's not the way. As this didn't work, which I'm really mad about, that means we go to the library next. I'm pretty sure that... Oh, hi lady. I don't want to talk to the traders. She's trading in slaves and all that. Ori's yard. I'm pretty sure that's not what I did last time. I played the game a couple of years ago. I don't really remember much, but I don't think the kid went to Timor. And I think I remember being upstairs, so I think I've just screwed up. I hope there's nothing important there. Gonna hit the gong. Oh, I'm so mad. My plan. That's like one of the first times I've made a plan. Is Ori even here? She could be busy working on something. If I was really busy and immersed, I'd take the gong away. Ori appeared from the back room. I should have known it was you, Alia. Was it this time? Oh, the Catkiss gate. You never know. Doubt she's going to know anything. How do you get all your tools and things through it? I had to give it my weapons. Go stuff yourself. Did you know robots have control words? I can't give her the crystal now. What's that? There are ancient words. She's got like no one to talk to. They make the robots do things. I've never heard of that before. So you didn't know. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Good to see you. Alright, shit. I want to show the crystal. Ask something more. Okay, I was given a strange shard of crystal. I thought you might be able to tell me what it is. I'm a technic, not a mystic healer. So I don't know. Rest it on your belly and see if it helps you break wind. Oh, charming. Give her the shard. I'll do it tonight, maybe. Thank you, Ori. She only comes here when she wants something, and she knows. Is there anything else we can ask her? The robot still won't land on Elbereth. She's worse than you, then. At least you come back. Briefly. Alright, that's all we've got. Brilliant. But she hasn't gone away. We'll ask again. So you didn't know robots had control words? Don't know why we're asking twice. She said no. Is it just this one? Or do they all have them? I don't know. Must be something burnt right down into the foil. Anything higher than that would be overridden by the robot's own intentionality. That would be something to test. Can a word bypass the ethical core? We've got an Order 66 situation. You think that might be possible? Yeah, I can imagine the Empress would bake something like that in so she could always control them. You could use a control word to have a robot kill someone. Depends how it works. Makes you wonder if you and me have overrides we don't know about. What do you mean? Never mind. Forget it. I think that was it. How's business? Yeah. Slow enough. Give my regards to Iox, Alia. There we go. That's everything then. Well, that was a big bummer. I mean, it might just be that we, you know, the way we did the quest, this has been the outcome. We don't get to know. Tappy? I think Tappy could... Oh. Talking to a random guy. Yes? Tread softly. Right, I didn't actually want to talk to you, man. We're going to go to Tappy's because I think he can identify some things, but he also tries to steal off me. So, not quite the Huang we're looking for. Nope. Okay. Return to the... Yep. Looks. Oro's yard is that way. It's up here, I remember.
Cabinets glinting with gold and polished glass.
Alia, you don't visit me nearly enough. I had forgotten the colour of your eyes. Don't mock me. Oh, but you're prickly. One day you should come and we'll watch the rivers in the dark together on the rooftop. No, this was the guy who was into her, I remember. While your people ransack my ship. Your ship only has one treasure on it, my dear. How is life on Iox, anyway? As sterile as ever. I spend as little time on Iox as I can. It's good of you to come back and see us Mongols all the same. Can't I get some help? Okay, yeah, show him an artifact. Don't steal it this time. I picked up a few items you might be interested in. No, I don't want to sell him anything. Oh, yes. We'll show him the amulet. He doesn't really deal in books. Well, he's got some books, but... An amulet of silver dating from ancient times. We found it floating in the open wash. Don't give it to him. Very nice. I might be able to make you an offer. No, I don't want to give you anything. No. There's something inscribed on it. Here we are. No, you're not having anything with inscriptions on. A stained fragment of sailcloth. And the cloth is an embroidered phrase. We can get the inscription anyway. Maybe we keep the inscriptions even if we don't have the item. This one is a frayed piece from an even longer phrase. Alright, sailcloth. It's quite short. Suggested words are than or of, knowledge, into or toward, stars or star, and follow. Well, I think stars is likely to be in it, and that goes in the middle. Knowledge at the end there. Follow. Than. It's just 3 words. So those aren't the symbols for knowledge at all. Alright, we've lost a word. So it's follow something something. Okay, the second word. Related words free, of, and star. Looks mostly like star. Suggested words nebula, light, there, and stars in the possessive. Follow. Actually, it's so similar to star. Maybe the dot and the apostrophe at the beginning is what makes it stars. Follow the stars, something. Related words find or, again, star. Suggested words high, people, and light. I mean, it's not really like either of them. It's on a sailcloth, so we'll follow stars light, because we're sailing. That will do for now. Most likely this comes from the same site as the coin and the dull crystal I found earlier. This should help us work out where to look for the Age of Sail site. So, you've seen it? The fragment of sailcloth for your silver amulet? Site located, enough evidence collected to search for an Age of Sail site. Don't trade. We've got all the information we wanted. Thank you for letting me see it. But no. Something else, perhaps. Another time. Like I'm giving you a silver amulet for some bit of stained cloth. If there's more, let me consider another time, my fine lady. Let's risk showing him another artifact. If we've got anything. I guess we show him the paper, that was it. Alright, fine. Right, the page made on the site of ancient library. Bleh. Sorry, I'm losing it now. Don't know why he'd be interested in a piece of paper. I could find 3 of those on a slum street corner. You aren't dealing with some gutter rat trader here. Yeah, I don't think he'd like some paper. No more, no more. But anything more, let me consider another time. It's a little confused. Alright, let's go. See you later, Tappy. Don't forget us now. Alright, on the plus side, even though we couldn't do my plan, which shows, you know, plans are rubbish, we have managed to triangulate 2 new sites. Which is much better than just sailing around, crossing our fingers. And maybe I just need to let it go with the whole upstairs of the domed market moon. Back to the fields. I want to end on the ship. Where we are supposed to be. Like a lift. Alright. Bye, gate. Maybe I'll think of another word sometime. Back to the ship. Yep. Leaving Alberath. What did I do with the boy last time? I'm pretty sure I took the boy to Mercy. The moon. With all the rice, I mean, there would be enough food. There's people who seem decent. You wouldn't have to work for a thief. So, well, at least I've seen a different side of the game. A different plot point. But I'm annoyed because I don't... No, come on, I've got to let it go. Can't be obsessive about these things. Oh dear. Alright, we are aboard the Nightingale. Hooray. I like that word, Nightingale. And we should have saved here. If you let me... There we go. Saved just now. Brilliant. Alright, that's us done.